This is the best time in the morning, turning on the Christmas tree and the Christmas lights. Ooh. I need to get them on like a timer. We have some other outlets like that, so we should set that up. Advent calendar time. I really need to find a more permanent spot for this because she deserves to be seen. December 10th, that is crazy. I do not know what this is. It's so funny that like I obviously bought everything, but I just can't really remember. Oh my gosh, this is such a good one. This was one of like the more expensive ones that I got myself. I got myself the OG NARS Orgasm Blush. If you know, you know. Like this is the iconic blush and I got like a mini size. Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm gonna use it today. Go Mel, that was such a good gift. I've also been slacking on opening up my Spice Advent calendar, so we've got quite a few to open up. I think I left off at 5. Roasted chicken mix, delicious. Where is 6? Ooh, Za'atar, love Za'atar. Perfect. 7. Christmas salt, cute. Festive pepper, oh my god, this is so fun. And I love how they're just like little bags, so you can kind of just like use them one time and then maybe I'll find a spice that I like to cook with. Fine sea salt with saffron. Ooh, saffron is so good. Duo of raspberry and timut berry. Very interesting. Sweet. Love it. Hi cuties, I thought we could catch up again while I do my makeup. The heat is on, so I hope that it's not too loud for you, but my groceries are going to arrive soon here, so I want to get ready so I can leave for the office as soon as they arrive. I completely blanked when I was ordering groceries on like what food do we eat. I just am so off of our routine that I don't know, it's just hard to get back on. I was like, what dinners do we eat? Like, what do we normally eat? I think it's because we have so little food that we don't have like the ingredients to kind of just add to meals. So I was like trying to think of like full meals, like needing every single element. Anyways, when they come, I will show you what we got. I unloaded the dishwasher and unfortunately our new dishwasher is not that good. Like a bunch of stuff came out not clean. I mean, we rinse our dishes before we put them in the dishwasher, but I feel like this dishwasher in particular, we might have to like really wash them. Like have nothing, no food on them before they go in. So that was a bit disappointing, but we will figure it out and eventually we will replace the appliances, but the other appliances are good. Like the oven is like so clean. Looks like it's never been used. The fridge is great. It's really big. So anyways, we will figure it out. And something I've been thinking about ever since we moved in is obviously this is a ginormous financial investment. And as someone who has been really on my personal finance grind for the last 5 years and really being really aggressive with investing, I was nervous about how I was going to feel parting with such a big chunk of money, and then also our housing costs increasing by like 3 times our monthly housing costs, and I just wasn't sure how I was going to feel. And something that honestly really helped me was buying my car last year. That was a huge financial investment, like the biggest financial investment I've ever made. I bought my car in cash and I spent $33,000 on it. And I was so nervous to part with that money. And once I did, I felt great. Getting a new car improved my quality of life so much that every penny was worth it. And I still feel that way. It's been like a year and a half and I still feel that way. So with the house, it's something similar where yes, we spent a lot of money and are going to spend a lot of money, but we got something amazing in return. And that's what I think that I wasn't considering. I know that this sounds so stupid and like duh, of course you're getting something in return for buying something, but for some reason that didn't like really register, where for a car and for a house, that impacts your daily life so much. Like probably, like especially where you live, that probably impacts your daily life more than anything. And so I'm just so happy with the house that I am happy to pay our mortgage. Like our first mortgage payment came out on Friday. We opted to pay weekly just because that way you end up paying a little bit less interest. Anyways, the first mortgage payment came out and I was like excited about it. Like I was excited to see on our Scotiabank app the mortgage like decreasing a little bit. So anyways, I just wanted to share that because some people have mentioned in the comments that they're looking for their first home as well. And it's such an exciting time, but it can also be very stressful. And it can be very like financially stressful, and I don't want to minimize that at all. Obviously, like feeling happy with what you get in return is not the only thing to consider, because it can be very financially like constraining depending on your situation. But in our situation, I was just being emotionally attached to money that I didn't have to be. And we're not house poor, and we're just really happy with the decision. I think that we spent within our means. And so I feel good about it. And I thought that that was the part that was gonna be really hard for me. So I think when it's the right situation, your financial anxiety will diminish. And if it's not the right situation, like for example, if you're really spending outside of your means, I think that your financial anxiety will tell you something about that situation. And maybe that isn't the right situation for you. Hopefully this is helpful to someone. Someone commented that they lost out on their offer of like their dream home a couple days ago, and I feel so bad. That is like the worst feeling, but it's very woo-woo and spiritual. But if you didn't get the house, then like that's not your house. It happened to us too, where we thought it was our dream house, but it ended up not being our dream house. This is our dream house. So it will happen. You just have to be patient and also selective. Like you don't want to settle. It took us a year and a half to settle on a home. So anyways, that's my little rant for the day. I'm also so happy that I went to the gym yesterday. I woke up feeling a little bit sore and that felt amazing. It's funny, Mac said that he was so happy to see me lifting weights because he knows that that's something that I want to get back into. And he said later, he's like, I didn't want to say anything, or I didn't want to like, you know, come talk to you because I didn't want to spook you, which good man, because I definitely would have gotten spooked. If he was like, oh my God, good job, I would have been like, what do you mean? Why is it such a big deal? And I would have gotten spooked. But I didn't get spooked, and I'm very happy about that. Okay, I hope that my groceries come. It's usually like an hour time slot. Well, not usually, it's always an hour time slot. And I really hope that it doesn't come like later in the time slot, because Mama's gotta go. I've gotta go to work. I'm thinking about what I want to do tonight. I was considering maybe going to the gym again, just to like keep up the momentum. But then there's another thing I want to do as well, which is I want to put together some hygiene kits to donate to the Mustard Seed, which is like a spot that helps unhoused people in Calgary. And I looked at, like I wanted to do something, like some giving back for the holiday season. And I wanted to do it like in my own city. So I looked at their most like urgent needs, and there's a whole section on hygiene. And that's something that's really important to me, and that's something that makes me feel good every day, is brushing my teeth, having my deodorant, like body wash, lotion, all those things. So I thought that that felt really good. And so I'm gonna hit up a Dollarama or a Walmart and get a bunch of stuff. And like my goal would be to maybe make like 10 hygiene kits, and then I can go donate them, and then I could always do more, but that's kind of like what I have in mind. So either gonna hit the gym or do some of that shopping tonight. So I thought that that would be nice to do. Okay, good enough. I'm not really gonna do anything to my hair because it's just kind of, I don't know, it's like fine. I'm definitely gonna wash it tonight. My Christmas parties start tomorrow. But for today, that'll do. Grocery haul. It's a very small haul, so this will be quick. 2 things of the extra fine whole green beans. They were on sale and these are like our favorites. So I got 2 packs. I got some blueberries for my oatmeal in the morning. And then I got a Greek salad just for an easy dinner. It was $7, which I thought was pretty good. And thankfully they did remember to put in dressing. Anyways, so we're gonna have that one night with pork tenderloin, which is another really easy thing that we get from Superstore. If you haven't tried it, it's amazing. It's such a good price. I think it's like maybe $12, and it's this huge pork tenderloin, and it's seasoned with Greek seasoning, so it's delicious. And I don't know, it's just the best. Pork is so much more affordable than other meat. The other meat that I got is mild Italian sausage, and we'll do that with rice and green beans one night. Yeah. And then the other thing that I got was chicken wings. We like doing these in the air fryer. So I got chicken wings and a salad. So very easy dinners. And then just for some bits and bobs, I just ran out of my Silk peppermint mocha creamer, so I got another one. I got myself a big thing of cottage cheese as a snack with some rice crackers. I got sesame and original. I also got a cucumber to eat with the cottage cheese. And turkey bites. I love these for a little snack, a little protein snack, and that is all I got. Just finished work. It is pitch black out, and now I'm deciding what I want to do with my evening. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do those hygiene kits. I feel up for that, and yeah, I'm just gonna go to either Walmart or dollar store. I also need to look for a trash can because we don't have one, and we need to get that sorted ASAP. So if I go to Walmart, I could look for that. I was looking online and I was looking at ones that were like sensor, where like you don't touch it to open it. And it looked like Walmart maybe had some options, but it looked like Canadian Tire had more options. So I'm gonna look to see if there's somewhere where there's a Walmart and Canadian Tire close together, or a dollar store and Canadian Tire close together. So for the hygiene kits, I'm gonna try and do 10. Like I said, it'll kind of depend on the multi-packs and how many come in each for different things. Like we'll just see what makes sense. But what was on the list was toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, tissues, body wash, shampoo, conditioner, feminine hygiene products, nail clippers, and I'm kind of forgetting, oh my gosh, that was a train. I'm kind of forgetting if there's anything else, but I did take a screenshot and I sent it to myself, so it's on my phone somewhere. So we're gonna do that. If I go to Walmart, I can also look at their Christmas stuff. Their Christmas stuff this year, like they really popped off. They honestly just have great stuff. And so I might see if I can do a Walmart. There is a Walmart pretty close to us, but it's very busy. So I would imagine it's going to be very busy, but I'm not really in a rush. Like I pretty much have the whole evening free. So if ever I'm like not in a rush, I don't really mind going to a place that's super busy because I'm not frantic among the frantic people. But if I am in a rush, I don't like rushing when other people are rushing, if that makes sense. Like it's like going to Costco. It's gonna be crazy and people are trying to like go through so fast. If you just kind of like try to go slower and like not get in anyone's way, but just go slower, I feel like it's so much more enjoyable. So I might do that. I might have that mindset going to Walmart. I could regret this, but we'll see. Okay, Walmart was a success. I ended up getting 8 of everything because the razors, toothbrushes, and tissues all came in a pack of 8. Oh, and soap. So I just went with 8. And yeah, things were more expensive than I thought they were gonna be, which makes me happy that I'm even doing this because things are just so expensive, even the basic necessities. So yeah, I probably could have gotten it cheaper at Dollarama, but I also didn't want to get the cheapest options because that's not what I would want if I was receiving this. So yeah, all in all, I'm happy. I did not find the garbage bin in Walmart that I was looking for, so I'm considering going to Canadian Tire. I would have to drive a little bit, but we also need stocking holders, and I looked in Walmart, didn't like them. I've already been into Michael's, didn't like them. I haven't been to Canadian Tire, and they usually have a really good holiday section. So I figure we could go to Canadian Tire, look at their holiday section, and probably find the garbage bin that I'm looking for. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, it is just after 6, and let's go try and find a garbage bin. Yeah, I really want to get the stocking holders because we have to put up our stockings onto our fireplace mantle. It's a must, and I want to do that as soon as possible. So really trying to find them. They just like aren't speaking to me, any of them. This is an absolutely insane price for this, but I think I might just get these so that like I just don't have to keep looking. Why would they do this to me? Why? Why a giant label on here? Why not have the label on the plastic? Oh my gosh, okay. I need to just leave this for a second because it's really frustrating. But it's fine, Mel, it's fine. So it is just after 7. We're going to have some dinner. I feel like I just need to crash right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna put together the hygiene kits tonight. Maybe a bit later tonight, or I will just push it to this weekend when I have a bit more time. But I'm glad that I picked up everything. So I hope that you enjoyed today's vlog, and I will see you in tomorrow's. Bye.